Mr. Wesley,
Yes, sir.
how we feeling?
Dead.
Fair, me too.
Mm.
But I know what will resurrect us.
Mm.
See, in most cases, we do the little bit of pleasantries. At least see how you're doing. We're gonna skip all of that.
Mm.
We're here for a reason.
Yes.
You and a fellow slug of ours
Hmm.
released a fantastic, bouncy as hell album
Hmm.
called "Slugs Never Die." Funny enough.
That is correct. That is correct.
So we're just gonna get right into this.
Hmm.
How did the whole concept of the album even start between the two of you?
The concept of the album started when I first worked with Brainz on Lunar's project. So that was like our first real interaction together. He had reached out to me on Twitter, said, "Oh man, I like your shit," and I was like, "I like your shit. And we should work on something." And it's kind of spiraled out from there. He had sent me like a beat pack, and then I had like selected beats from that, and that was back in like 2023, late 2023 ish. So we started just working, connecting on tracks together, and then we're like, let's make an album, let's make a project together, And Brainz was very, very easy to work with, one of the best producers I've ever had the pleasure of working with. Super great guy, very easy, just everything was perfect as a rapper. So yeah, I would say ever since we linked up, we've been making some music together, and we just made an album. So yeah,
So it just happened.
it just happened. Yeah, it was like no real like like big story or like big commitment to it. It's like we just love making music, and we both just kind of clicked on a lot of areas and music and styles and shit like that. So it's like it was easy partnership, I would say.
Especially because you guys made it look easy. Um,
No, for sure, for sure.
my thing is more so just like I find it funny and a little poetic that it was like, oh yeah, this shit was easy to the both of us because
Hmm.
this shit felt very grand because
Hmm.
Juicy J feature,
Hmm.
Project Pat feature,
Hmm.
wonderful anime voice actress put in between the album, and just segueing into all of that. Like, how does that even
Hmm.
happen?
It's a lot of just luck, I would say.
Mm,
A lot of just spontaneity, just being at the right place at the right time, I would say.
mm.
And yeah, it feels grand in scope because I feel like that's what Brainz is. He's a genius. He's a visionary. He takes a lot of my ideas and just kind of brightens them a little bit. So I just felt like that's the way we do. We do it big because slugs never die. So that's the whole theme of the album.
Mm.
And I feel like we definitely could have gone bigger, but I feel like for what this sounds like to people, this does sound big, and I feel like that's the intention behind it. We want it to be better than everybody else. We want it to sound bigger than everybody else. So it's like it's just a moment upon itself, really. So yeah.
I got you.
Hmm.
And I will never forget, like, the both of you guys told me, like, individually, but, like, the day that
Hmm.
Brainz told me, yeah, we got Juicy J on a song, and it took
Hmm.
everything in me not to, like, shit myself,
Hmm.
because I'm just, like, genuinely how? Like, I was beyond happy, but I was also like, what the fuck?
Hmm.
3-6? How and
Hmm.
what? And
Yep.
just, like, I was over here like, my God.
Hmm.
And I want to jump into jet lag now because
Hmm.
that was the second single of
Hmm.
the of the project, and don't worry, we'll get to Demon
Hmm.
Girlz when we get there. But I
Hmm.
want to jump into Jet Lag first because it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. This was like the first moment in your career where you're like, I'm going bar for bar with one of my idols.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I want the whole nine, bro. Just what was that like? I'm on a song with Juicy J.
To be 100% honest with you, very intimidating because you gotta imagine I've been listening to raps ever since I could listen to music,
Mm-hmm.
and 36 Mafia has always been one of my absolute favorite rap groups of all time. So I've heard a lot of their music, and I've heard especially Juicy J's verses on repeat so many times. Obviously, he's a great rapper, he's a great producer, and it's like I respect him in that aspect and that element, but at the same time, I'm a rapper myself. So coming into it where it's like, damn, I have to essentially keep on par with him and also surprise him and outpace him as well. Because it's like I can't just give a lackluster verse. No, this is like people when they hear this song, they're gonna hear Juicy J first. He sets the tone. I have to bring it home and finish the race to say. So it was a lot of pressure. I sat. This is one of the hardest verses I had to write because it was like
Mm,
I didn't want to go super spitterific on it. I didn't want to be too super duper lyrical, but also I wanted to show people I can fucking rap because a lot of people this would be the first time hearing me because they see Juicy J attached. So I wanted to make sure my pen game was sharp and the bars were good, the flow was nice, everything was kind of just as it should be, you know.
I got you.
So in terms of that aspect, it was very challenging, but at the same time, I felt like the song spoke for itself. It's a great song. I'm very proud of that song,
You should
and I
be.
feel like yeah, we made a really great banger, and the fans seem to agree too. So yeah.
I remember when Brains he sends me everything. So like I remember
Mhm.
when he sent me like a screenshot of like yeah, Jet Lag got like over 10K plus streaming like
Yeah,
internationally,
yeah,
which
yeah,
was nuts seeing that. I was so happy for the both of you.
yeah. Yeah, right now it's at 20K right now, so it's our biggest song right now. So yeah,
Woo! Hell yeah.
yeah.
And we're gonna go from one Memphis legend to another. As if the Juicy
Mm.
J shit wasn't already enough, right?
Oh yeah,
You
oh yeah.
drop another fucking spirit bomb and you go,
Hmm.
okay, gentlemen, Project Pat on
Yeah.
one of two of my personal favorite tracks, and we'll get to that
Hmm.
track. This isn't my favorite
Hmm.
track, it's my second favorite,
Hmm.
but Kingpin.
Hmm. Yeah.
Amazing fucking song on that album, one of Brains' best beats, one of your
Yeah. Oh
best
yeah.
verses. But
Thank you.
we can't
Yeah.
forget who also opens the song, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How did you feel rapping with Project Pat after Jet Lag?
Oh yeah. Because Kingpin was one of the last songs I recorded to, and I was like, I saved it for last because it felt epic. It felt monumental, and Pat again is one of my favorite rappers because 3 6 influenced me a lot in my style. So it was really like again challenging, but also like exciting because it's like one of your idols, dead ass. So you have to really come correct. And this was a little more challenging too because I feel like Pat really went off on this verse. So it was super hard trying to compete with it and trying to like one up it in a way. And I don't even feel like I feel like I did a decent job. I don't feel like I got him. I feel like it's 50-50. It just depends on who you prefer.
No, I feel you,
But
but like you, I absolutely agree that you matched his energy. Absolutely.
yeah, for sure. For
Especially
sure.
like when he, I'm a sucker for, I don't know if there's a proper name or a term for this, but usually in rap where it's like a rapper, like he's about to finish his verse and then the second rapper comes in and it's layered for a
Yeah.
second, but they make it work so well. I love that shit. And
Yeah.
you
Oh yeah.
came in with the aggression. Just, just the energy was wonderful.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like it had to beat match the energy because he was more just kind of straightforward. Like, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. While I'm like trying to tell something, like I'm trying to tie the song together, and how the Slug Boys relate to that and that message and that theme
Mm-hmm.
of never giving up, really trying to overcome obstacles and just try to be the best. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the song as a whole works better than the sum of its parts. I feel like me and him together it makes it more complete that way. It's
Mm,
like two sides of the same coin. You know what I'm saying? He's rapping about how being blessed, being rich, and all this shit, and I'm just like, yo, I want to get to that spot. I want to be there one day. So I'm
yeah, like a
aspiring
passing
to
of the
do that.
torch moment. Yeah.
It passed, yeah, dead ass, dead ass. So I kind of want, and he kind of set me up perfectly. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just feed off what he's doing and just add my spin to it, my twist to it. So no, I really like that song too, and the beat is amazing. Like you said, Brainz, one of the best producers, probably the best producer in the ground. Fight me, like there's no one better than this nigga. I challenge you to be better than this nigga. You can't. So nah, he laced it with a fucking beautiful track, and I'm really proud of that track as well. Like that's a really standout moment for me in my career personally. So yeah.
I absolutely agree, and I agree with you too. And hey, the both of us also have the courtesy of calling him an amazing friend too.
Mm.
And give it a little bit of time. We both know there's gonna be people trying to hit up Brains like, hey, so like, uh,
Yeah.
I you
Mhm.
know, and it's like, oh
You know.
yeah, now
Mhm.
now you want to work, okay. The
Ah, you want a little sucky sucky. Yeah.
Yep.
No, for real.
But the dork in me, I saw Kingpin, and I don't know why I thought of like this is
Wilson Fisk.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is like Fisk and Tombstone rapping
Exactly. Yo,
together.
this is exactly what it
You
is.
know what I
Exactly. Yeah,
mean?
that was intentional. Because me and Brains, we love comic books. Spider-Man's both our favorite heroes, so it's like, yeah, it makes sense. And plus, like he kind of said in the song, so we're like, oh, we can use it so many different ways, and like the title fit perfectly because it's like, well, we're trying to be. So it just fit very well together, and I like that title a lot. And yes, it's a reference to Wilson Fisk, Kingpin in a way. So yeah, I like that.
I want to move to. It's a little weird going from the second single to the first, but the
Hmm.
first one I'm moving to here now because
Hmm.
of also what you guys are planning with the single. But
Hmm.
Demon Girlz was the
Yep.
first single that you guys made for the album. That's another favorite off of
Correct.
the
Hmm.
off of the album, and that was like, you already made some Lucy's with Brains. You have that
Hmm.
wonderful feature on the Scorpion on Wisdom 2. But
Hmm.
this was,
That's right.
again, correct me if I'm wrong. This was like the first like big track
Yep.
you made with
Absolutely.
Brains, and
Yep. Absolutely.
I want to ask what was your experience on like making that song and putting everything together.
Oh, I loved it. That's one of my favorite songs actually because this just felt like natural. I felt like I was really finding my voice and because I was, trying to find what's the Wesley Rocco sound.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that track is like one of the defining moments of my career so far because it just feels like me. It's very just upbeat, high energy, high impact. So and that's I feel like my music to a T. And I love the beat a lot. That was one of the first beats I heard from the pack he sent me that I mentioned. That
Oh
I was
wow.
like, oh, this beat is fuck yeah, and this beat is fucking amazing. I love it so much, and I rapped to it. I wrote a verse, and I was like, "This shit is fucking hard. I want to drop this as a single." And he was like, "All right, yeah, sure." And so it was just straight on from there at that point because I love the track. I love what I did with it, and yeah, man, it's one of my favorites. So yeah.
Yeah, me too. I gotta love Brains too, because like I was the other day, at least as of us recording this, the other day I was
Mm-hmm.
having a one-on-one chat with Brains. Nothing
Mm-hmm.
crazy with the music, more so just us catching up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And as we're playing Third Strike together, and he's also showing me some other beats he's working on,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll be like, "Oh, I don't know, bros. Like this one, I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure about this one." And then 2 minutes later, he's like, "I fucking got it, yeah!" And I'm just like that. I love the
Yeah.
50-50 of Brains, and just like he'll show, or better yet, just the other day too when I was speaking with him, he played a beat, and
Mhm.
I fucking paid for it too. Like I told him, I will pay you money for this shit. He played
Mhm.
a beat that he was like, yeah, it's like a Lucy. I'm like, this is a
Mhm.
fucking Lucy to you? I should smack you. What are you talking about? And I paid him. I paid him for the beat because I was like, dude, what are you talking about? So I love the like Brains. You will just casually make the hardest shit you've ever heard in your life, and he's just like, yeah, it's just something I cooked up. Like, something you cooked up? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You insane motherfucker. What are you talking about? Now, I want to move to my personal favorite
Hmm.
song on the album
Hmm.
that has a title that I am physically not allowed to say. But
Oh, BAN. We subtitled it for you. Yeah, BAN stands for bitch ass niggas. Yeah, or bitch ass nigga. So yeah. Why is that your favorite track?
I love it because many reasons. That
Mm.
intro's wonderful.
Oh yeah,
My favorite hook
that's
on the
Leo.
my favorite hook on the
Yeah,
album.
yeah. Oh
My
yeah.
favorite verse from you on the album.
Oh
Believe it or
wow,
not.
thank you. Oh, that's
But
crazy.
we got our main slug to also rap on that shit.
That's right. Yeah, the
How did you
debut of yeah.
how'd you get that to happen?
Man, we were just fucking around. Literally, I was like, because we were finishing up a track. I can't remember. I'm sorry which one it was for the album. And then he were freestyling, right? We are freestyling to the beat, and I was like, man, I know you want to fucking rap. Stop fucking lying to me, bro. I know you want to be a rapper, bro. Like, put a beat on. Let's like just make a quick beat. And literally, it was like a 15 like minute sesh. He like cooked up a beat, and that was like the result. And it was hard as shit.
Mm.
And I was like, yeah, we're freestyling to that beat, and then he came up with the hook. You a bitch ass nigga, you a hoe, you a
Mm.
hoe. That was him. I give him 100% credit. Um, and he was like, "All right, I'm gonna write a verse. I'm gonna spit to it." I'm like, "All right, bet." And he a lot of the lines and verses he was using, he was freestyling it. So he would like think of the words and he freestyle it, and then he would save the ones he liked, and then we built the verse from there. Pretty much, it's a standard like beginner rap technique. You kind of freestyle and you piece it together as you go along.
Oh,
And I
absolutely. I
was
do that
helping
too.
him. Yeah, yeah. I was helping him too with that. So we pretty much were spending the time just recording his take, getting his vocals right, how his flow and energy would come about. And he was acting brand new, like he didn't know. He's like, "Is this how I go in? Is this how I rap this?" I'm like, "Yes, dog." And like,
Like
he'd be
he
like,
doesn't know.
"Yeah,
Come on.
yeah, exactly." Like, bro, and that's the thing. He's a funny motherfucker too because it's like he has such a genuine personality. He's a funny guy. So like, I feel like his charisma and his charm is like his strength as a rapper because I feel like nobody really thinks the way he does and the way he like says things is funny. So it's like he has an advantage in that aspect. Yeah, he was dope. Yeah, like I liked his verse a lot. I like rapped it all the time to him because I fuck with it that much.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I was very happy with his verse, and then of course I just did my verse because I was like, okay, shit, I like the beat, I like the song a lot, and we had discussed about making a type of track like that, so it kind of morphed into that, and it was very easy to do. So yeah, man, came out pretty good, I would say. Yeah,
Heard you got a show with 50 other bros.
all my friends,
Where the venue at? Ain't nobody knows.
nobody knows. Yeah,
my
he was
fa-
funny with the ad too. Like,
my
yeah,
favorite part was the you bring your mama out, you feel like Cole. I'm so proud.
I'm so proud. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like I love that.
It was funny. It was
Just
like a
cause.
really good verse. It was very witty, very tongue in cheek, and it's like the way he says things is like funny. So yeah, I was very happy with how it came out. It's one of my favorites too. Yeah, because it just shows the fun and the camaraderie we have with each other. So like, yeah, that perfectly encapsulates like the funness we have.
Absolutely. I thought that's the took the words right out of my mouth. Like I think that's a
Yeah.
beautiful way of looking at it. That like if you want a
Mhm.
song that encapsulates the brotherhood between you two, because that's
Yeah.
another thing I also want to like really point out. You know, of course, just
Mhm.
in Slug Boys, but also just in this case between the both of you.
Mhm.
This isn't just. It's not just the usual stuff you see in hip hop, especially
No, no,
mainstream hip hop. You know, where it's like
fuck no,
it's a purely business standpoint. No, like
fuck no.
you two are very close with one another, and you
Yeah.
can tell like as someone who can sit here and say that he was blessed with the privilege of being able to every once in a while see the behind the scenes of how you both were working together. Like
Mhm.
it was beautiful to see like this isn't just two people who like working together. These are two people who are good friends in real life that are coming together
Mhm.
and be like, you know, let's just do this. You know,
Yeah.
like genuine effort combined with legitimate fun. And that's something that's very rare. You don't see shit like that, especially in this day and age. I don't know why.
Fact. Yeah, man. Most rappers and producers, I feel like it is strictly business where it's like, oh, we gotta make a hit record, we gotta like sell records, make numbers high and shit like that. But it's like I feel like the real duos, like DJ Premier and Guru,
Mm-hmm.
Metro Boomin, 21 Savage, like they have these just innate chemistries with each other because they're first of all friends and that they actually fucking know each other and like they're in the studio with each other constantly.
Mm-hmm.
So they have that relationship. I feel like, of course, me and Brains, we've never met officially in person. We've Everything's been online through Discord and Twitter and whatnot. But I feel like that's the closest thing to a brother I've ever had. So I just feel like we get each other in so many different ways and levels. Obviously, we're similar, but we're also different enough where it's like, okay, we can butt heads and we can like disagree on things, but at the same time, we have a lot of things in common, which makes our music and our styles a bit stronger together. Because he has things I don't have, and I have things he doesn't have. So when it comes together, it's like peanut butter and jelly. It's like it complements each other, you know.
Yep, I love that. PB&J, I love that.
PB and
And
J, yeah, the classic combo, or
this
peanut butter and chocolate. You know, that's another good comparison. Like, hell yeah,
peanut butter. People do that.
yeah. Oh, you never tried it, have you? Yeah, it's good. Peanut
Like,
butter and chocolate. Try it.
we'll do
What do you think? What do
because
you think of Reese's is?
true, but I mean, like in
Yeah.
terms when I hear peanut butter chocolate, I think of like I think of like maybe Reese's or like a peanut butter chocolate ice cream or something. But like in
There you
terms
go.
of
Yeah,
like,
this shit
but I
good.
think of and yeah, but I mean like like I don't know, chocolate syrup and peanut butter on something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never tried that before.
No, yeah. It's a good combo. I feel like that's more accurate because it's like we're both unique flavors, but it's like when you come together, it's like oh shit, it's like a shit, something good in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You get a taste.
I also want to point out too, funny enough, and it's funny because
Yeah.
your album and this other album I'm about to name
Hmm.
are sonically different, but it makes me think of like the foreign exchange.
Mm. Okay.
And and I know like Fonte was one half of that, of like Little Brother. He was one
Hmm.
half of that,
Yep.
and they had a
Yep.
very similar thing where it was like the producer he was working with was in an entirely different country, so it was just them
Yeah.
emailing shit back and forth with each other, and it's
Yep.
like and at the time that was like a really crazy, especially for hip hop, because it was like, oh my god, you could really do this. I could send you
Yeah.
an instrumental I make, and you just put your vocals over it. We'll take turns mixing it and everything, and eventually
Exactly.
we got a track.
That's a lot.
So
That's a lot how producers and rappers make albums nowadays because they can't really afford to be in the same studio most of the time, right? They're touring or
yeah,
they got commitments to do shows and whatnot. So it's like most people just send stuff through the internet, through email and everything. Like, oh, okay, I'll
yep,
lay the vocals down. You put the beat around it, or vice versa. I'll send you the beat. You just drop the vocals, and then the features. Who wants to hop on? You want to hop on this? I'll send you the email. Like, I feel like that's like the most common way rappers and producers do it nowadays. So
yeah.
it's like easier. But at the same time, there's still nothing better than actually being in the studio together and like laying it down in person live in the
Oh,
studio.
absolutely.
But
But I
yeah.
think it's the reason why like I make the comparison to like the foreign
Hmm.
exchange and let's say a
Hmm.
song like Happiness, which is my favorite
Hmm.
song off that album. Um,
Hmm.
it's like sure you said it yourself. This day and age, that's usually what everyone does. But
Exactly.
you and Brains have this unique chemistry, and
Yeah.
I this album is proof that like
Yeah.
if you really put that effort in, you don't even got to be in the same room to make that shit happen.
Exactly.
Like I've had some friends think that you guys were in the same room, and I was like, nah, dude, they were just chilling on
Exactly.
Discord, and they'd be like, get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here, no way. What you talking
Yeah.
about? They were just I'm like, yeah, they just
Yeah.
Discord is like pretty much our makeshift studio in a sense. We have our own chat
Exactly.
and we just do
Right.
our shit, and it's just
Yeah.
like that's insane.
Absolutely.
You know.
I feel like Discord is like the unofficial like studio room for us because I feel like most of my career I've been making music. It's been on Discord where it's like I'm meeting with producers, meeting with fellow rappers, and like we chop it
Hmm.
up. We like go over this like the song together in a call, whatever, or through text. So it's like Discord's like the perfect kind of artist meetup spot where it's like, yo, if you want to make music, you go on Discord and you like tag your friends and be like, oh shit, we're making music, we're doing a session right now, we're
Yeah.
freestyling, you know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like it's been like this is not a sponsor to Discord, obviously, but I'm just saying like, I mean, if you want to throw some money, I mean, go ahead, bro. Like, come on, man. But at the same time, it's like that's Discord. I feel like it's like the safe space for artists. It's like if you want to make music, you're doing it mostly through Discord. So like, yeah,
Yeah. Nah. And hey, same here. You know what I mean? For me, it's been a little bit of Instagram too. Like
yeah.
sometimes like
Instagram. I mean, Instagram's more about like the business side where it's like, okay, you want to get a verse. It's like this is the fee. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
like, oh, you want to do something? Like you just like you hit me up. Like if you really want to reach me. You hit me up on Instagram through Twitter. It's like the best places to reach me. So it's like, yeah. I usually treat that as my business email. It's like, okay, bet like they want to work with me, they're gonna hit me up there most likely,
Okay.
you know. Whereas Discord is like, okay, you already know me. This is the spot. Now we're making some music together. It's like, yeah,
Yes. Okay. How did you feel when the album came out? Like it was done. and we did that little
Mhm.
listening party. We heard it together. But like when it was
Mhm. Oh yeah.
officially out, DSPs, like how did that feel?
Mhm. Felt good. It just felt me. It felt like I was ready to go back in the studio again.
Mm,
Because I'm very. How do I say this? I'm like once I drop something, it's like okay, on to the next thing. I
mm,
know a lot of rappers say that too, so it's like I feel kind of like part of the problem, but it's like I can't really like rest on my laurels. I feel like I have to just go ahead and make another new project. I don't dwell in the past. I try to keep moving forward, always just looking towards the future. So it's like I love it at the same time, but at the same time, it's like I got to move on and do something else.
absolutely.
I can't dwell on it too much. I'm not be like, yeah, I'm gonna work on this album for like 2 years and shit like that because I already know I'm not in the position. First of all, to be doing that, and second of all, it's like this is just the start. I have so many more ideas, so many more concepts, and just flows and different things to do. So it's like,
Mm.
yeah, I was very happy, but at the same time, it's like, okay, let's move on to the next thing. Let's get this even better and bigger. You know?
Are you
Yeah.
are you so reborn? Are you moving forward? Did you keep moving forward?
Shout out Kid See Ghost.
Of course, legendary album.
Yeah.
And well, speaking of the future, what's next for Wesley Rocco?
What's next for me is I'm dropping a little EP. So for those who follow me and for those who don't know, I dropped the EP. I believe it was this year, called For Myself. Very introspective, very boom bap, jazzy kind of beats and lyrics and such like that. So now I'm gonna give you the sister EP. It's called For the Squad, and that's gonna be the trap bangers, like the hype shit, party shit. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be fire. So like
Mm.
that's the next official project I'm announcing. But also I'm working with Brainz on the next album, and then I'm working with Mesa on a project as well.
Uh,
And any other projects that pop up, I'll let you know. But yeah, those are the main ones right now.
got you.
Hmm.
I'm saying gotcha like I didn't already know these, right?
Yeah.
Got you.
I don't think I did tell you For the Squad. That's a first like I told you the concept, but I haven't told you like the official title. But yeah, now you know.
I got you. I got you. And it's very
Yeah.
fitting. It's a very like I love it. It's a very Wesley title. I love that shit.
Of course, duh, yeah, real
For the
shit, real
squad,
shit.
I can see it.
For the Squad, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a
I
little.
feel
I
like it
like to
just
think of like a because I also love like the Scrotal Squad project you did
yeah, exactly.
a
And
couple years ago.
yep, that was a
Yeah,
tie to that because
yeah.
it's like I didn't want to like keep doing that. I could have, but I was like, and I love the concept of that, but it's like I don't want to get sued by Nintendo, so fuck y'all. And so I was like, that's kind of another way to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to reference that and keep that energy of that project continuous. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Hmm.
And
And as you can see, like I got a new profile pic too. I still have the Squirtle Squad glasses on my forehead, so like that's another nod to them. So it's like I'm still gonna reference that. I feel like that kind of encapsulates me as an artist so much, and I feel like that's what I want to do with my music. I want to bring people together. I want to have fun. I want to like get hype and just rock out. And I feel like that's what the
mm,
Squirtle Squad does. You know, they don't give a fuck. They just do what they want to do, and
yep,
that's me to a T.
yep.
Yeah.
The spirit animal of Wesley Rocco is a Squirtle with sunglasses, a cigar, and an AK-47. That's the
Nice.
spirit animal of Wesley. And also, humongous shout out to Egg, an artist
Oh
that
yeah,
has worked with the Slugs many,
yeah,
many times. Amazing
absolutely.
fucking artist.
She did the
Amazing.
cover art for "SLUGS Never Die." She did me and Blackbrainz profile pictures. She's done multiple pictures for Blackbrainz promoting his work. She's drawn you too, I believe. Is that correct, or am I tripping?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
There
Yeah.
was
I
some
figured. Yeah.
alternate when I did Smart Guy with Brains.
That's right. Yep.
There was
That's
some
right.
alternate covers. I was gonna say no at first. So I didn't really remember. But I'm like, no, let me not, because
Yeah.
imagine that. And then she's like, I did. Fuck you. but no,
Yeah. She's
but
like an honorary slug at this point because she's worked with pretty much everybody
absolutely.
except for Die. But I mean, that's gonna be done at some point because she's
Oh,
an amazing artist.
absolutely.
And I love her art. As soon as I saw it, I was like, "Oh, she's fire!" And she also did the cover art for Lunar and Black Brains project as well,
Yup.
Silver Star Saga. So, which is
Hmm.
amazing, by the way. I love that cover art. Really good.
Absolutely. A wisdom too as well. Like
Exactly. Yep. There you
she did
go. Now
the
she's.
young brains in
Yep.
the
Yep.
science
Yep. Yep.
sweater. Like yeah, that was
Fuck yeah. She's
like she's just
amazing.
wonderful. So just to put the plug
Yeah.
there because she
Oh yeah.
deserves it.
Definitely go. Yeah. Follow her. Eggfield art. Yeah. Follow her on her Twitter. and her Instagram as well.
Hmm.
Feel art. Yeah. Because I love art. I feel like art is an essential part of music because like if you want to market something, you want to sell something, or you want to like promote something, the first thing motherfuckers see is the artwork. It's oh, is it gonna be for
Absolutely.
me? They're like so, and I'm a huge. Me and Blackbrainz both are. Where it's like, oh, the art it has to be good, it has to be fantastic, it has to be like just something unique that nobody else can copy. Because you
Exactly.
look at that shit, it's fucking fire. So
Absolutely. I
yeah,
feel that way about like combination of albums and video games too. Like that's a lost art that a lot
exactly.
of
Oh yeah,
people don't
yes,
like,
yeah,
especially when it
yeah,
comes to video games. And I know that's like a separate conversation, but it's just
yeah.
like I see a lot of covers today that I'm just like, nah, man,
Bland.
it doesn't hit the same.
It don't
You
hit
know what
no.
I mean? I'd rather play a somewhat mid game that has an amazing cover compared to like, like just wow, everything sucks. I hope that makes sense.
No, it doesn't. But I mean, I don't
No,
want to play no mid games. But like, I feel like let me give an example.
okay,
So like when I think of a good cover in terms of a bad one, like Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying? That's an easy one I could do.
yeah,
I feel like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, those covers are iconic. When you see that photo image, you fucking know exactly what it is. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Very
Compared to
very
now, yeah.
simple, subtle, but like oh shit, this is something crazy going on. Even Ghost, I like the cover for Ghost as well. The
Mm.
first one. That was like iconic for me.
Yeah. Oh,
And then
there's
now
only
what is
one
Call of
Ghost.
Duty? They look the fucking same. It's like every cover is fucking it's a guy with a gun running, pretty much. Or a guy with gun standing there. I'm like,
Mm.
bro, the ore is not there. It don't hit.
What if he's walking?
Yeah, yeah. But that was like Modern Warfare 1 and 2 too. Like that was like I think they were walking in those covers. But it's like I don't know. The older covers just hit different, you know what I mean? But
I agree.
obviously I can go on and on about covers, but yeah,
Yeah, but
old
no,
classic
absolutely.
covers I
That's
like
a
the shit.
that's a lost art. That is a lost art.
No, for
A
real.
lot of
Yeah.
people don't like just covers that would stick out in the best way, and you're like, there's
Yeah.
something about this game. I gotta get this shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, I also want to ask now that Slugs Never Die is out,
Hmm.
and even though yes, you always said like you're constantly moving, you're constantly
Hmm.
working. I
Hmm.
know you have at least little small moments of like just a rest period. You don't want to overwork yourself.
Hmm.
In those
Of course.
moments,
Yeah.
I want to ask like up to now,
Hmm.
when you first started rapping,
Yeah.
can you how do you feel looking back on your discography?
Mm.
Like you're just chilling one day at home and you see Slugs Never Die, you scroll a little bit on like your
Mm.
SoundCloud per se, and you see the first ever EP you did, or like the
Mm.
first time you worked with LA Chase, like I remember when you
Mm.
told me about that. You ever
Yeah.
think back like, damn, look at what's up now?
Yeah. I mean, I always think about that. I always feel like as an artist, I've evolved, I've grown, I've gotten better. I've matured a lot too. So it's like it's just growing up. It's like changes you a lot.
Hmm.
So I've always just looked back at my old shit. I hate my old shit now, but it's like I guess that's arts mentality where it's like it's not bad. Like I see the flaws more and more as I grow older. I'm like, oh, I wish I would have done this, wish I would have done that.
Mm,
But like it's in the past. So it's like, okay, I just learn from those mistakes and just try to, make the music as best as I possibly can now where it's like, okay, there's no mistakes, no real blemishes. It's everything is as close as possible to a really, really great song. Because I want to make timeless music. I feel like that's my ultimate goal as an artist. I want to make music that lasts way long after I'm gone. So that's like the ultimate goal. And I feel like with Brains and Sug Boys, I'm doing that. So yeah.
I got you, and I
Hmm.
agree because this is just the first step.
Yep.
I also ask because I have moments like that where like I think
Hmm.
to some of the stuff I'm making now. Like just a few days ago, I was recording something, and then I
Hmm.
look back on like my band lab and like my Google Drive and
Hmm.
stuff like that, which is where I
Hmm.
have everything stored. And I'm just like, damn. And I remember like a good 3 years ago when I first started, and it's like, holy shit,
Yep. Yep.
time fucking flies. You don't realize it.
No, time is. We're already in fucking 2026, my guy. Like, I literally felt like I celebrated New Year's like just yesterday. I feel like time is fucking flying. So it's like this is the year like we really gotta just start picking shit up and just taking shit over.
I
So
agree.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, nah. Thank you for everything, bro. It was awesome to talk to you about this album and just just the future and everything involving Slug Boys and just again where you want to go from here. And you already know I got your back always. I'm always there day one whenever there's a new Wesley Rocco. You're damn right. And yeah, that's all. Just all the love in the world to you. I can't wait to hear this EP when it drops.
Hell yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, brother. Slugs never die.
Absolutely. They never will.
You a bitch ass nigga, you a hoe. You a bitch ass nigga, you a hoe. You a bitch ass nigga, you a hoe. You a bitch ass nigga, you a hoe.
Heard you got a show with 50 other bros. All my friends. Where the venue at? Ain't nobody know. Nobody knows. It's at a high school, a talent show. I went there. You brought your mama out. You feel like Cole. I'm so proud. Get your hairline. Just line it up. We don't fuck with the drummers. Quantize your drums.